I should be. It says I am live. This is pop up, and I will be talking about things as soon as a couple of other people join into 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 my stream. What am I going to talk about today? And I'm still waiting for a couple of more people to join, and then I will talk about things that I want to. And I'm looking at the chat right now, and live chat. Right. But I don't see anybody on the chat yet. So if you let me know, and I'll chat back to you. And I am live, but I don't see anybody. I'm looking, see up there? Up there, I'm looking to see when people join. So right now, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, one person joined. Yay! Whoa! Yay! And I hear myself, so I don't know who joined. Is that Kathleen? No, I don't have anybody now.
I'm proving I'm not a robot.
You're what? Okay.
Proving I'm not a robot.
Right, and right now I am live and I'm waiting for people to join. So I'll just sit here and talk for a little bit. And I'm looking at my screen and I'm talking. I should have a hat on, I think. Actually, I have a nice thing in the back, which is nice. I'm still talking, but I don't see anybody on. You're now live. Listen to pop up. Yep, I'm live right now. I'm on YouTube and no one's listening to me. I have no thumbs up. I probably have a lot of things to talk about today. Actually, my haircut looks pretty good. Let me look at this. But no one's talking to me. I've been on live now for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2:21. Wow. I trim my beard. No one's on here. Even though this is like public and anybody can go on and no one's talking to me. You can send a message to me if you want. Ah! I hear myself. Yes, I do. Ah! No one's on here. How come you can hear me?
Oh, I'm on.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't even see chat. I'm going to go over and try to add. Hello. Hello. Oh, it has my name. I don't know if I like that. But I just chatted with myself. Texas, our Texas, all hell the mighty state. Oh, my eyes are so weird. Well, I'm looking at myself. There's nothing in the background. The light's on, but I don't see anything. There's a clock over there. Again, there's no one on here. So I am live. They can go on to YouTube.
I just sent it an email.
The link.
Yep.
But how come you're not on?
Well, just hold on because I'm busy doing other things, so it's not telling me. Okay, so here I am. Hold on.
Okay. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And I'm sitting on here. Resolution is not that good. But I don't see anybody on here. So Kathy Stockberger just said, hello, pop up. Pop up. But it doesn't say anybody. I know you chatted with me. I don't see anybody online up at the top. So is nobody, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Is there anybody else on?
You can't tell until they get on.
Well, oh, two people are on. One people is like, check me.
Well, that was me, probably.
Yeah, but how do I know the people that are on?
You'll, by that fact, they'll respond to you.
Hello, and who is here? It says two people, but I can't see anything. I thought I have three people on here. There are three people. Hello! Yeah, there's three people are on here. I don't know who's on. Um, is Violet and Sienna on at least? Do you know? There's three people looking at me right now. Are they or not?
I don't know. I can see there's three people. I can see there's three people on here. They've got a chat with you.
I have no idea. I'm waiting to get started because I have many things that I would like to talk about.
Okay, we'll start talking.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to talk until Violet and Sienna are on.
Papa, you need to start talking. You need to start your educational video. Remember the Alamo.
Well, what about Violet and Sienna?
They're listening.
Oh, they are.
Remember the Alamo.
Okay, today we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Alamo, which is in San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo is very famous, and the Alamo is actually one of the biggest landmarks in the state of Texas. Everybody, I'm from Texas. Anybody that grew up in Texas.
Oh, wait a second. We have kids' accounts. We can't chat on this. You got to change it. Oh my goodness. Or I can't go on it if you have it just for kids.
I
So
put it for
they
everybody.
can't go on it because you have it for kids.
I have it
You
for
have it
everybody.
just for me. For adults, now they can't go on it.
What do you mean?
They can't go on if it's for adults. Adults can't go on if you have it for kids.
So what should I do?
You got to change the itinerary of it.
Well, that means I got to start over, I think. I don't know how to do it then.
We'll change. Hold. We're on it, Nana. They said we're on it.
Oh, they're on it?
Yep.
Oh.
We can't chat on it. They can't chat though.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm just going to talk for just a little bit since we're just trying this out. So I guess the three that are on it are you, Violet, and Sienna. Is that correct?
Yes,
That reminds me. Are you sure they're on it?
they're on it.
They're listening to me right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's funny because the three of you, that's very funny. There's this airplane that was flying. There's this airplane flying, and there were three people on the airplane. And one was an Englishman, one was a Texan, and one was Nana. And so the plane was flying along, and then the pilot opened the door and he yelled back at Nana and the Englishman and the Texan. And he said, "We're running low on gas. Some of you are going to have to jump out of the plane to save gas." And so the Englishman opened the door and he jumped out of the plane and he yelled, "God save the Queen." Then the Texan went over to the door and he jumped out of the door and he yelled, "Remember the Alamo." And the pilot leaned back and he yelled, "Okay, that's enough. We have enough gas to go." But of course, Nana wasn't listening. And so Nana started to jump out of the plane and the pilot was going, "No, you don't have to jump out. It's okay." And she jumped out of the plane and she said, "Oh, Violet, help me." Anyway, that's the end of that story. So anyway, today we're going to talk about the Alamo. The Alamo is located in San Antonio. There's only two people now. Nana? Well, it's awfully hard to talk when you don't have feedback. Anyway, huh?
I'm here.
Well, who else is here?
Violet and Sienna.
Oh, okay. If I didn't see it over there. Anyway, today we'll talk real briefly because we're just trying this out to see if it works. But today we'll talk about the Alamo. The Alamo is located in San Antonio, Texas. Nan and I are going to go there in about a month or so, and we're going to go to the Alamo and we're going to see the solar eclipse, uh, which is going to pass right over the Alamo and put it in total darkness for 4.5 minutes during the day at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, anyway, we're going to talk about the Alamo and briefly what happened at the Alamo. So, the Alamo, this whole thing started with the Pope. That's right, the Pope in Rome. The Pope in Rome, a long time ago, like during the American Revolution, about 1800, maybe before that. It was before that, 1700 or something like that. The Pope decided that they had to send people out all around the world and form Catholic missions where they would teach being a Catholic to all the like local people and stuff, which is a real nice thing. So the Pope sent this one person, I can't remember his name, sent him to San Antonio, Texas, and said, build a mission and a church. So he built, and he got some people to help him, and he built this church, and they call it the Mission of the Alamo. I don't know what the Alamo stands for. It might be like a river or a piece of candy or something like that. I don't know. But they called it the Alamo. Well, the Alamo was a real small church and it grew. And then all the local people started going to church there on Sundays and all that kind of stuff. And then uh, people in the United States started hearing the United States, like Tennessee, New York, and all that. They heard that that's the place to go, is to go all the way down to Texas and go all the way down to where San Antonio is. Now, Texas during that time was part of the country of Mexico. It was not part of the United States. It wasn't part of the United States until 1845. So anyway, they had this. So they built the Alamo, the church that's in San Antonio, Texas, and all the people from Tennessee and New York and Georgia and all that, they all started going there because they heard that it was just a great place to live and has really good chicken fried steak. So they all started moving to Texas, and more people moved there, and more people moved there. And then finally, all the people got together and said, you know, we're all from the United States and really not from Mexico. So we want to make our own state, our own country, and we're going to call it Texas. So more and more people gathered there, and then they formed their own little army. And they said, we're going to make our own country and we're going to leave Mexico. So that started this whole big battle and argument and everything. And the people down in Mexico said, yeah, you're not going to do that. We're going to make an army and we're going to send the army up there and we're going to take our place back and make you part of Mexico. You continue to be part of Mexico instead of belonging to the United States or making your own country and all that. So they got an army together and they sent it up north. Of course, back then, they didn't have trains or cars or trucks or airplanes, so they had to walk. So all the way from Mexico City, which is like thousands of miles away from Texas, this army started walking up to the Alamo to battle the people that were in there and tell them that you're going to stay part of Mexico. So anyway, the people in the United States were hearing that story. And they're saying, no, I don't think so. We're going to go down and we're going to have this big battle with Santa Anna, who was the general of the Mexican army. So the Mexican army was slowly walking all the way from thousands of miles away from Mexico City, and they were walking all the way. No trucks, no, they had wagons, and they had little horses to pull the wagons. So they went all the way up, and then they had to cross the Rio Grande River, which I'll talk about later. And they went up, and then they had the the battle of the Alamo. So on my next story, then I will tell you about what happened at the Battle of the Alamo. This is just a test to see how things are going, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Is that done? Are you done?